Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Kim Francis Rodriguez, the Public Information Officer of Cebu Normal University. In commemoration of its Foundation Day, the university stakeholders extend their congratulatory messages to the university for its sustained commitment to excellence for 118 years, thus manifesting in the outcomes it produces. Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to the very active and hardworking SUC President 3 of Cebu Normal University. Here is Dr. Filomena T. Degbil.
Our Cebu Normal University family, comprising of our dear students, the faculty, the non-teaching staff, parents, alumni, our partner agencies, our collaborators in the community, friends of the university. June is a very special month for all of us as we celebrate our university's foundation since its inception on June 27, 1902. And this year also is our 22 years anniversary as a university by virtue of our RA 8688, the University Charter. Maybe you're going to ask, why do we need to celebrate Foundation Days, Foundation Month? Well, I believe that we really have to celebrate because we would like to remember milestones. We would like to recognize events and appreciate our blessings. This year's Foundation celebration is indeed very challenging because we are in the midst of the pandemic. And I think you're going to agree with me that this pandemic, this global health crisis, has created a lot of changes in the way we live. One example is that, who would ever think that we are going to celebrate our Foundation Day in a platform like this, devoid of physical contact? Indeed, the pandemic has created unprecedented challenges, including challenges in the academic community. But in spite of that, CNU remains steadfast in its commitment to quality, excellence, relevance, and responsiveness. Our theme for this year is Cebu Normal University, thriving, leading, and serving in the new normal. This is a very, very timely response to this changing landscape brought about by the new normal. And it is a very strong message that CNU is committed not only to survive, but to thrive, to take the lead, to excel, and to serve the community in this new normal. Where do you think the CNU really gets its strength in order to continue its commitment to the education sector? I believe that we get our strength from all of you, our dear stakeholders, who have been supporting the university through the years. 118 years of strong, solid support to the university. You see, what a journey it has been, 118 years. It is indeed a journey for all of us and for those who are ahead of us. And we are telling the world, we are telling the Philippines and the region that CNU is fully committed to its deliverables of providing quality and excellence. And we continue to thrive, we continue to lead, and CNU continues to serve in the new normal. Mabuhay ang Cebu Normal University!
As CNU reframes for the new normal, different stakeholders congratulate the university in achieving another milestone in its history. The university uses social media to celebrate as one, despite the pandemic that has distanced everyone physically from each other. Friends, here are our stakeholders from the faculty and alumni.
A pleasant day to all the Cebu Normal University personnel, officials, of course, our stakeholders and our alumni. Allow me to invite you to reminisce the beautiful, significant story about our alma mater, Cebu Normal University. It started its founding under Philippine Commission Act 74 in 1901, June 16, a year after the Philippine Normal School was established. Cebu Normal School was founded together with Iloilo Normal Institute, the same day, June 16, 1902. I'm Professor Romualdo Bulo Hinralao, one of the faculty members here. I joined the faculty in this institution way back in June 1984 together with Professor Locre Aro. For the information of all alumni and our students in Cebu Normal University, we had our Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Education at the time. That was my first department where I was connected. Starting from 1984, we witnessed the transition of our school, starting from the very first college president, Dr. Alinio, the first lady president, Dr. Ticla Revilla. And there was a time that we have an officer in charge, the person of Dr. Lumagbas, who happened to be the high school principal at the same time elementary. Now we call it Integrated Laboratory School. Then there was this President Hilior, the former president of Bukidnon State College. And then we have the last lady president of the Cebu State College, Dr. Hidel Musnero, and happened to be the first lady university president. She was succeeded by another lady president, Dr. Esther Velasquez, and then succeeded again by Dr. Marcelo Lopez, who happened to be also the former dean of the College of Nursing. And presently, we have our lady president, Dr. Filomena Dayagbil, fondly known as Ma'am Mini. Allow me to start our journey in the past of Cebu Normal University from 1902 until we became a Cebu State College way back in 1976 by virtue of the presidential decree of former President Marcos. And then we became a university under Republic Act 1968 in 1998 during the time of President Ramos. Historically, the Cebu Normal University, you can see in that building, it's very historical. Other than a normal school, a learning institution for teachers, that building used to be the headquarters of the military police of the Japanese Imperial Army. We call it Kimpitai. Kimpitai is what we call the Justice Police. This building was built during the American period. And how many typhoons, how many earthquakes that passed? Even the strongest typhoon way back in 2013 and the last that we experienced, the earthquake. But still, you can see that building still standing, untouched. Starting from our gate, I remember when I was a student here until I joined the teaching course in 1984, we have what we call this guardhouse. Beside that guardhouse is one of the most extinct tree used in the Magellan's Cross, the Tindalo wood. We have that Tindalo tree there. It's gone because of the construction of the Cebu Normal University visitors lounge. And now the present EIO office. May back, that's the Rizal statue. Originally, Rizal statue was here, in this fountain. Rizal statue used to stand here. Rizal, as our national hero, known for education, because he prepared education, the education of the youth. So we have this statue here facing Jones Avenue Street. Later on, it was facing the entire ground of Cebu Normal University. Today, Rizal is there, looking at 45 degrees, Jones Avenue and Abellana National School. I think that will be his last position. And this building used to be a very beautiful, a well-manicured, trimmed playground of Cebu Normal University, formerly Cebu State College. Every time we have visitors, the first that they are going to see, the beautiful, the green playground of the Cebu Normal University, minus this building. We used to have our intramurals here, softball, volleyball, and also basketball. Today we have this ASA building. On my left side, that's our library building, but used to be, during our time, the medical clinic, dental clinic, the office of the principal, the elementary was located in that place. Two-story wooden building. It was demolished, and what happened? It became into a people's forest, planted with lines of giant ipil-ipil. Along with it, long beams between rows of ipil-ipil and rows of benches where our students, even during noontime, spent their time taking a nap, took their lunch in that place. We lost that people's forest because they were all cut for the construction of that university library. Today, that library is considered as one of the most beautiful library among state colleges and universities. Talking about normal universities, Cebu Normal University is one of the 10 existing universities here in the Philippines. Starting from Philippine Normal University, the Mariano Marcos State University, the Pangasinan State University, the Leyte Normal, the Palawan State University, the Western Visayas State University, of course, Cebu Normal University, the Western Mindanao University, the Bukidnon State University. And among these 10 universities, our school, in terms of area, the smallest, 1.6. Because supposedly, behind us, the Central Bank ground belonged to Cebu Normal University. We used to play volleyball and basketball in that area. Unfortunately, because we don't have any deed of sale, deed of donation by the provincial government of Cebu, it was taken over. The provincial government under Governor Rama. Philippine National Bank, later on the Central Bank. So we lost that area. So we have a remaining 1.6 hectares. So we're the smallest. But take note, we're the first state university here in Central Visayas. Supposedly our school, when it was transformed into a state university way back in 1998, the name was Central Visayas State University. But you know, because of what we call this sentimental value, the political leaders who sponsored for the transformation of our state college into a university, they preferred that they are going to revive the name of Cebu Normal School and remain as a normal university. That's history. And we owe this to the congressmen in Cebu who helped us that a state college will become Cebu Normal University. Congressman Julias, Congressman Quinco, of course, Senator Fernan, Congressman Vilmar, and at the time, one of our visitors, the Speaker of the House, to be our inducting officer. At the time, he was our inducting officer here. And yours truly was inducted by him. Now, allow me to bring you at the back of this library building. Used to be our cafeteria, two-story, for home economics. Then we have the old audiovisual room. Today, we have our College of Teacher Education. That building, at the corner of our London, there was a building, the Girl Scout building. And it was demolished. It was replaced by a three-story building, the Social Science building, where the original Cebu Normal University, Cebu State College Museum was there. Second floor. On the third floor, we have the Cebu Normal University dormitory. It's catered for our visitors that accommodate 80 visitors at the same time. But today, it's now transformed into classrooms. And we started that museum with Dr. Elarcusa, Dr. Savilion, myself, and the rest of our students who graduated. They helped, they assisted the university to gather the relics, artifacts that reflect the so-called what is Cebu, closely related to Cebu Normal University. Our museum now transferred in that building. Very historical in terms of academic. Why? Because not only it was a library before, we used to have our faculty meeting in that place. And the revision of our faculty association constitution. At the time, I remember, it was Dr. Lopez. We were there. All the faculty members were accommodated in that library. Way back in the 1980s, our faculty was only very few. I think we have only 11 faculty, male faculty at the time. We used to have our faculty association meeting. Usually, that room now used to be that room where the documents of the NBC, that used to be our meeting place. A classroom converted into a meeting place for all the faculty at the time. So imagine how little our faculty in terms of number. Not like us today. There are so many. One thing, Cebu Normal University is a state college, state university. There's a separation of the church and the state, but we are so enriched in terms of cultural activities. In the Sinulog, how many years that we participated in Sinulog? Kudos, credit to Attorney Lumapas. Sometimes he spent his own money. Our students participating dancing for the Sinulog. In fact, there was a time we placed second. You know what happened? We, the faculty, male faculty, were the one pushing the cart that used to bring the food, the water of our dancers. That was how active culturally the community of Cebu Normal University. We have our own campus in Hulu. One thing I appreciated, we took extra mile. Why? Even it's already beyond 5 o'clock. There are activities at the time. Many of our faculty volunteer. We are thinking of the so-called service credit at the time. And we were so, during our time, when we can see our senior faculty, we call them the golden faculty. That was the time where many of our faculty members were about to retire, like the person of Dr. Sabulao, who was our only dean at the time, Dr. Lasarte, Dr. Ganjungco, Dr. Tago, Dr. Jaime, Mr. Morillo, Chavez, Lumagpas, Capalla, Mercado, Soriano. When we can see them, when we can meet them, it seems that we have seen the goddesses. However, they retired and the school was expanding, recruiting many the faculty. We used to have a ladderized tourism, 2 years, then we have 4 years. Then we have the agriculture education. Worthy to know, the Cebu City Medical Center at the time was part of Cebu State College at the time. Their nursing students took their academic training here. We awarded them at that time the so-called diploma. And we have consortium as far as Iligan and Butuan that how extended Cebu Normal University, the Cebu State College at the time. There was a time it was called Central Visayas College for Teachers. And today, we can see the vast expansion of Cebu Normal University. Behind the back of our cameraman used to be, and until now, the laboratory under President Marcos. It was Imelda Marcos who came here to inaugurate. The city mayor at the time, Mayor Solon. And there was an extension on the other side. We called it the General Administration Building, where you can see the clinic and also the Faculty Association on the 3rd floor. Now it's gone because it was replaced by the 7-story building. We called it the TAC. Fortunately, there will be an incoming. The ACAD building was demolished. ACAD building used to be the secondary high school building. That's exclusive for high school. The principal at that time was Dr. Victoria Cervantes. She was my former teacher also. Well, I cannot say anything. The only thing I can say, as long as students can see Dr. Cervantes, everybody inside the classroom. During Christmas, all the faculty with their different team or group, there is what we call this choir, respective of their what we call departments. It's a contest every December to include the administrative personnel. And Cebu State College, other than its own history, it became the host of the so-called regional exhibits of the Palarong Pangbansa way back in 1994. That ground used to be the exhibits of the different regions that many of us stayed here day and night guarding their exhibits, every region. Cebu State College also was the host of the so-called the first Pasok Cultural Festival. It was held in our ground, and I don't know why the Chet people in Region 7, not only Region 7, but national, there's a big event here in Central Visayas. Usually, they prefer that Cebu Normal University will host that event. Today, I can recall, probably I'm lucky that I'm one of the witnesses how Cebu Normal University grew from a college library, sometimes transformed into a meeting or a conference hall. Today, it's now a museum. There are 2 rooms there connecting to the new library building. But in order to preserve, according to them, to preserve the sanctity of being a normal school, that building should be preserved. So those 2 stories there, annexed towards the new library building, was demolished so that that building, the facade, can be seen as a whole. We have the Sintro ng Wikang Pilipino. We're the center for Filipino language. I can vouch for that because it cost the government for 1 million. On the other side, the Balay alumni. It was inaugurated during the time of Congressman Gulyas. That's a 1 million part of the pork barrel of the congressman from Bicol. And that building, supposedly, the administration that like it because of security reason. Supposedly, that will be a cooperative teacher's bank. So that's what I can recall to our dear alma mater for its 118th founding anniversary. So thank you, and we are looking forward because it's also historical that we are under this coronavirus threat. So good luck to all of us. Bye-bye.
Being the president of the Federation of Cebu Normal University Alumni Association Incorporated. I am glad to be part of this virtual celebration of successes of Cebu Normal University that for 118 years, CNU has been great. Great in Cebu, in Region 7, in the whole country, and in the entire world. And I know everybody in the CNU family has been benefited and very proud, and I am one of them. You know what? Wherever I go, I always take that pride that I am always a graduate of Cebu Normal University. And in this celebration, ladies and gentlemen, we need to recall, reminisce with all the previous presidents who are part and parcel of the greatness of Cebu Normal University. And I would like to assure everyone that the existence of the Alumni Association will always give provision of its connection between the university and the alumni and the community. And of course, we would like to continue our advocacy in touching the lives of the men and women who are always considered as products of the greatness of the university. And the challenge for all of us who belong to the CNU family is to sustain its greatness, especially in what they call the new normal. But I'm sure Cebu Normal University is in good hands with the leadership of the President, Dr. Filomena T. Dayagbil. I have been in the board for almost 4 years now, and I have seen and felt that CNU is soaring high because of the leadership of the President. That's the reason why I'm always excited to be part of the meeting, because I always hear beautiful plans coming from your President. And so, we need to take care of our people. Everybody must achieve excellence despite limitations. And let us love the university, and everybody should be an embodiment of excellence in performance and values. Yon ang tatak Cebu Normal University. And I would like to appreciate the university for choosing this year's theme, which is thriving, leading, and serving in the new normal. Of course, with all of us, the CNU family, side by side with the Alumni Association, we will always thrive. We lead and we continue to serve in the new normal. So let us journey toward that direction. Let us have that Cebu Normal University in the new normal. Happy celebration. Long live Cebu Normal University, the home of greatness and the university that I love. Good luck, everyone.
The challenge to thrive in the new normal can only be achieved by reaffirming the bond among and between its stakeholders that no pandemic can break. It is a bond forged in a unified commitment to sustain excellence and cultivate significance. Folks, let's listen to our stakeholders from the parents, partner communities, and students.
Good afternoon. May I begin by expressing my heartfelt felicitations to President Filomena T. Dayagbil, as well as the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of Cebu Normal University on its 118th foundation celebration. Through the years, Cebu Normal University and the Parents Teachers Association of its integrated laboratory school have been engaged in a vibrant partnership. Bridging the concerns of parents for the betterment of the learners has always been an easy task. It is because the university, through its ILS supervisor, Mr. Renan O. El Culiada, is consistent in listening to our concerns, welcoming our suggestions, and promptly acting on pressing matters affecting not only the learners but the parents as well. As the university braces itself with the new normal way of educating its learners, we remain dedicated in our commitment to be its most dynamic and effective partners in its quest for achieving academic excellence. I have no doubt that with the solid leadership of Dr. Dayagbil and the brilliance of its faculty and staff, the university will continue to flourish and move forward with more pioneering achievements. Again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Maayong adlaw sa tanan. Congratulations to Cebu Normal University on its 118th founding anniversary. Gikan sa Lumulupyo sa Barangay Kaputatan Norte, Medellin. Despite of the pandemic crisis we are facing today, still I am honored and grateful of Cebu Normal University, health program, project proponent, and especially to the Cebu Normal University President, Dr. Filomena Dayagbel. Sa walay puas nga suporta sa among mga beneficiaries o mga lumulupyo sa Barangay Kaputatan Norte, Medellin. Kini dako kayong tabang kanamo, ilabi na sa mga benepisyo nga among natagamtam sa pag-motivate, sa pag-edukar, sa pagkat-on sa limpyo nga pamaagi. Kini usa ka ako dakong giyang aron kami magmalampuson. Daghang salamat ihel proponent og Cebu Normal University family.
Hello CNU community, this is Neil Joseph Iog, the CNU SSC President, and on behalf of the entire student body, I would like to greet everyone a happy 118th CNU Foundation Day. Over the years, CNU has manifested excellence in instruction and produced graduates that are not just achievers, but are leaders in their respective field of endeavors. CNU SSC has always believed in these three words: justice, freedom, and knowledge. CNU has embodied justice in creating pro-student initiatives that nurtures the growth of every learner. We have the freedom to express ourselves and practice the culture of excellence. And our continuous quest for knowledge is done through research and development. Again, happy 118th CNU Foundation Day. Thank you, Cebu Normal University, and may you continue being our guide in achieving our dreams.
Hey, what's up, Normalites? In behalf of the CNU-CN studentry, we wish Cebu Normal University a happy Foundation Day, and we would like to express our gratitude to CNU. For over a long period of years, it has continued to rise to excellence through exemplary academic, research, and extension breakthroughs, bringing us students a quality education that is inclusive for all. We would also like to express our gratitude for providing us avenue to hone our leadership skills, like the Nightingale Student Council itself, and we surely will continue to put in good use the responsibility and opportunity given to us. Again, happy Foundation Day. All the love from the Nightingale Student Council with care and compassion, and always remember, NSC cares.
Through the years, Cebu Normal University has been consistent in its pursuit of excellence and quality in education. And in its pursuit, the university never compromises the rights and the welfare of its students. As we celebrate its 118th foundation anniversary, we would like to express and extend our heartfelt gratitude to our university administration, faculty and staff from the different colleges, employees, and to all the people who comprises Cebu Normal University. Thank you for providing us home where warmth and belongingness inspire us to strive for our future. Thank you for molding us not just to be the professionals that we wanted to be, but also molding us to be the best version of ourselves. Thank you for inspiring and making us to be teachers of our own, who will teach and educate the future generations and will help in building a strong nation. As a student council officer, and in behalf of the Educators Council, we would also like to extend our heartfelt thanks for supporting every programs and every events that we have organized for the welfare and for the service of the student. We will be always bringing the character and competence which made us tatak normalite. And to quote from our university hymn, to you we give our loyalty. Daghang salamat, Cebu Normal University.
Thank you to our stakeholders. As one CNU family, the university reaffirms its commitment to sustain excellence and cultivate significance. The normal may be new, but Cebu Normal University remains steadfast in its commitment to thrive and excel, to lead and to serve.